you find yourself out on the golf course thinking to yourself, man, this just isn't fun, I'm not really enjoying this experience, well, today we're going to talk about how to make that better and make golf more fun. I know a lot of us go out here and we think to ourselves, man, I want to get out, hit the links, enjoy some time with the boys. By the time you leave, you're like, why am I doing this? I'm going to help you fix that problem here today with 4 easy steps. Let's get into the first one. Tip number 1, and bear with me everybody, play the right tee box. Can't stress this enough. I know so many people that make the excuses of, I don't want to play from somewhere different than everybody else. I want to be good enough to play from where everyone else plays from, or I'm just scared to be different than everybody else. But here's the thing, I have so many friends that maybe only hit the ball about 200 yards, but you're trying to hit from the back tees with me and the other people we're playing with. If you only hit the ball 200 yards and you're already starting off 60 yards off where you should be, you're putting yourself at such a disadvantage. If you hit the ball 200 yards from here, you're barely getting to the fairway. Or if you play from more of a forward tee, you're gonna get out in a good spot and leave yourself in a position to feel good and hit a better score. Playing from the appropriate tees is so important. Something that you've gotta make sure you're doing to make sure you have fun. Hitting ball from back here, spraying in the deserts, losing the houses, and failing to keep up with the people around you is not going to make you have fun. You'll have way more fun if you have a better chance to score from being a little bit closer. Now to simulate a 200-yard shot, I'm hitting a 5-iron, and this is the back tees on the second hole at the Palm Valley South course. And so like I said, this is a tough one here, where this is a long hole, and by only having something that hit 200 yards, which for some people is as far as you're gonna hit the ball, difficult. Now granted, I absolutely crushed that. That's as good as I can hit a 5-iron to get it about 190 to 200 yards, and I'm still well back in the fairway. Now if you're struggling with distance and direction, that could be really tough or really quick. Now this is easily 50 yards up from where we were on the back tees. Now, I've got quite an advantage from here, and this makes it much more manageable of a hole. Let's see how far this ball goes in comparison. So that first ball I absolutely crushed, and we're about 290 yards to the middle of the green on this par 5, and like I said, crushed that 5-iron. Not everyone's gonna be doing that. Direction can still be a problem. By playing from the white tees, which is one back from the reds, that gives me quite the advantage there for sure. Let's see how much farther that ball went than the first one. Like I said, same club, same hole, just having that little added advantage. This is about where my normal drive would be if we were playing a regular round. And now I'm 222 yards to the middle of the green. So where back there, I still have to hit something that bends around the corner, which maybe we don't have the ability to do. We're still a mile out, which makes us feel mentally like we actually have to kill the ball rather than just hit the ball. Where by playing the appropriate tees, you could be up here where maybe everyone else is, giving yourself a good chance to try to get up near the hole and make a better score. That alone is gonna be way more fun and give you a better chance to leave with a smile on your face. Tip number 2, if you want to go out, but you don't necessarily want to play the forward tees, there's other options you can give yourself to give it a little more fun and make sure you're enjoying your round of golf. If you want to play from some of the back tees, I recommend maybe playing with a partner and doing just a scramble. My wife and I come out all the time. She's new to golf, not all that great, and it definitely helps get her in a more comfortable spot when she knows we're not reliant on her shot. Something where you can come out with a friend that's a lot better than you, or even another friend that is on your same kind of skill level, and it gives you guys a better chance to advance the ball, make it more of a team score. It's amazing how when you play as a team, that team camaraderie really helps kind of keep the mood up, and everything keeps going a lot better because of that. Also, 2 people playing with 1 score plays faster with 1 person playing with a terrible score. Helps the pace of play, and it'll help keep the people around you, wanting you to keep up and going with where they're going. Now let's say you don't have anyone to play with and you're just going out on your own, similar kind of thing. We're gonna do it today myself. Take 2 balls out, play a scramble just yourself. Hit 2 balls out there and play the best one. See who's better, player A or player B. You'll actually be shocked to find out. Sometimes it's actually player A. So let's find out who's better today, player A or player B, and we're gonna find out right now. Ooh, player A is amazing. It's right at the green, right side of the bunker. Yeah, player A is in the bunker. Now, even though I've still hit a great shot, I still want to hit a second ball because that's the point, right? So now I can maybe try to get a little more out of my shoes, do something I wouldn't normally do, hit more of a big draw, and see how that works. Oh, it didn't draw. That's desert bound. Score 1 for player A. Apparently player A is just very good. I'm not mad at player B, but player A was a lot better. Player B. Player A and player B both contributed there. This is something, especially if you're out on your own, can help kind of slow down your pace of play, really help you get some practice and reps in, and not just chasing down to try to play through groups in front of you. You can do this with a partner or by yourself. Scrambling is always fun though. Tip number 3, rules. Which ones matter and which ones really aren't that important? And I know especially for most people I talk to that say they don't have fun golfing, it's because there's so many rules that are so complicated and so hard to understand. They update every year. If you read it online, it's like a paragraph of stuff that sounds like it's from the 1700s. And you're like, that's just not fun. And if it's not fun to you, some of these rules can be avoided. A lot of rules are still very important, and they're very self-explanatory type rules. Don't drive up too close or on the greens. That's simple enough. We don't want to damage that vine grass. If they tell you not to drive on the grass on a hole, it's cart path only. Respect those rules as well. And then the rules of playing partners. If it's not your turn to play and your partners haven't said ready golf, make sure you respect the other people hitting their shots and let them go first. Overall though, the rules that I'm talking about are just rules that affect you. If anyone gets mad about them, they know where to go with that. Right, here's a perfect example. I've hit a great drive, just went a little bit right, and I'm about 10 feet out in the dirt. I've got a $700 set of irons that I want to hit here that I'm going to bounce right off all these rocks and ding up the bottom of the club and just really kind of wreck a lot of my day. The odds of me even hitting a good shot from here aren't as high as I want it to be. So if I'm really trying just to have fun, and I'm not here for a score, I'm just here for a good time, let's kick that ball over here. There's nobody paying me to be here. Callaway isn't going to sponsor that ball. And this is the same kind of thing you can do all over the course. If you're in the trees and you just want to kick it out, do what you need to do to get yourself in the best situation to hit a good golf shot and have fun with the people around you. Today's a beautiful day, the sun's shining, I've got great company out here, or maybe you're out by yourself and you're just having some good time to reflect on life and how you're doing personally. Give yourself the best opportunity for that to be your fun goal. Now I've got a great shot here. We're probably about 230 into the hole. And I've got a good opportunity to go for this green. This is just a way to make sure you have more fun playing the game of golf. Bunkers are a similar thing. If you're not good out of bunkers, don't feel like you have to play out of them. There was one time out here at Palm Valley where I had a great score going in the low 80s, made it to the 16th hole, hit it in the bunker. Took me 7 shots between 3 different bunkers on that hole to make a score of 10. It was absolutely atrocious, grenaded the scorecard. I was definitely not having fun that day. If you're just out for fun and you're not worried about score, kick it out of the bunker. You don't have to play out of there. Put yourself in a position to have fun, hit shots you enjoy, and go home with a smile on your face. Nope. The final point, point number 4, is score doesn't always matter. If you're having a rough day and you're just out here to have fun, don't worry about putting a number on the scorecard. If you need to, just pick the ball up and move on to the next hole. If you're having Terrell Hatton-like explosions where you're throwing clubs and just talking about how much you hate your life and everything sucks and why am I here, of course you're not going to have fun. Of course you're not going to shoot a good round. But you can easily just say, hey, you know what? I'm going to pick up from here. I'm going to stop scoring for the rest of the day. You can still score in your own head on every hole. You might make a birdie or a par here and there, and that way you can be like, boom, I had a birdie, I had a par. There's no point of writing down 9s, 10s, 12s, especially if you're not having fun doing it. The point of being out here is just to have fun, enjoy the people where you're with, enjoy some time by yourself if there's no one here with you, and just enjoy being outside in the clean air and the sunshine. That's what's most important about golf, especially if you're just trying to have fun. I hope you guys are enjoying these kind of videos where I'm giving tips of this nature. These kind of tips to have fun is exactly what I do on course. And then ironically, as I have more fun, I play better golf, and as I play better golf, my overall score goes down. And as my score goes down, I have even more fun than I was already having. So these are things that you can do to get on that same wavelength, or just to have more fun when you're on the golf course. If you've enjoyed this video, give me a like for the video below, and hopefully subscribe to our channel for all the content coming up in the future. I plan to release so many more great videos to help you get better at golf and just have more fun playing. Really appreciate you tuning in, and I hope you have a great day.